Today we're gonna be we have Sega games that they're gonna be competing off. Each contestant or each person has one intro, 1 minute for rebuttal, and 1 minute for exit.
Anyone there?
So you two go ahead and take it off, and we're gonna start with Gavin.
All right. I picked Fantasy Zone as a revival game because this was one of my first ever Master System games, and you flew around in a little spaceship called Oopa Oopa, and you just had a good deal of fun. And it was revolving worlds, and you built up to a boss battle, and this was just something amazing. I think for a revival game, with the way games are going now, this will be perfect because you create your own Oopa Oopa with a little pilot, mix it with Mass Effect, mix it with No Man's Sky, make this epic online new Fantasy Zone type of game where custom characters can fly around and save the universe.
That's neat.
Or maybe take an MMO route where you have good guys and bad guys, the way it all works out. I think Fantasy Zone would be definitely one of the better properties that would be fresh enough and new enough that would get people's attention.
Okay, I like that. That's a really good intro for that Fantasy Zone. All right, well, let's go ahead and hit Pocky.
My game is VirtualOn. A game that today would be awesome because everyone loves giant robots. You love giant robots?
I love giant robots.
Everyone loves giant robots. Giant robots are the thing. This was a 4-player, multiplayer, online ability because it was the Sega Dreamcast. VirtualOn giant robot fighting game. Fast? Oh, it was. High speed was its thing. Lasers, swords, guns, missiles, homing beacons. Everything was at your disposal. And you had online capability, which was fun. And in this day and age, that's a big deal. The fact that this franchise already had all that built into it, going up to the new age, adding multiple parts, new upgrades, and everything else would be great. And to this day, I think with the systems, we could have easily a great franchise with a lot of ability to add on to it and go on forward.
Okay. Well, that's pretty interesting. Good intro so far for you guys. So, Gavin, go ahead and fight back.
Yeah, giant robots are fun. Everybody loves giant robots, but we have enough giant robots. We've got enough Gundam games. We've got enough Mech Assault games. We've got all sorts of robot games out there that are available. We need freshness in video game franchises. We are recycling the same things over again. So let's go back to a classic, fix what was wrong with No Man's Sky, fix what was wrong with the new Mass Effect, mash them together and give us this epic Fantasy Zone where you can fly around with other people, take on missions, fight epic boss battles. The story alone was pretty epic because, the Oopa Oopa is a little living spaceship where you can make your own, upgrade it with different things you find throughout the galaxy, and just become this awesome, like what Scalebound could have been. But seriously, something new to just breathe some life into our gaming ecosystem so it's not just another giant robot game. As much as I love VirtualOn, I would rock you with Faye any day of the week. You would be down in a heartbeat. But I'm telling you, we need new stuff, period.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's a really good attack right there. So, Pocky, what do you got to defend yourself with?
You're right. We do have a lot of giant robots. We have nothing but giant robots of 3 companies. We have Namco's, and we have with the Gundam, and it's virtually almost always the same Gundam game. It's either a Muso giant Gundam game where you're going through fields, wiping out guys, leveling up, getting new gear, to go back to the field again, kill, repeat, rinse, repeat, till you max level. The other giant robot games we have are Mech Warrior, which is going through more legal battles than anyone else I have ever seen before, because they keep screwing over all their artists and content creators, but we won't go into that. But what we go into is that VirtualOn kept it simple, but with just a couple more add-ons. Yes, you're right, there are a lot, but there are a lot that are overly complicated for no good
10
reasons.
seconds?
I think if we just kept it to its core of easy changeable parts with new armor and quick online play, it will be a lot of fun, just like Overwatch.
Okay, you were cutting it close there. That's
sure.
All right, there's some really good defense intros there. We got some really good defenses. So let's go ahead and exit out. Gavin.
All right. Yeah, a simple VirtualOn game that you're pitching may be kind of fun, but it's too simple for today's gamer market. They need something that's going to involve them and be more inviting. I should win just because I didn't bring up Space Channel 5. Let's be real honest here. I bring that up every month.
Too late. Failed.
But Fantasy Zone would be something, a blast from the past, which people are really jumping on these days, wanting to get more of the retro feel and things. Even if it looked like the Last Night, that when they premiered, that's 2D, pixelated but 3D. You could do so much with an open world game of space exploration because we don't have a lot of that anymore. and better Mass Effect, because everyone loves Mass Effect.
10
Do
seconds.
something really fun, fresh, good, and I didn't say Space Channel 5. Oopa Oopa all the way! Or Opa Opa, however you want to say it.
See, in fact, you don't even know how it's called.
Hey, I gave my Fantasy Zone to the Awesome Toy Museum. Thank you very much.
It was good ending from the Fantasy Zone. VirtualOn, go ahead and give us your exit.
You're right. There are not a lot of open world, open space games that are all abundant and either coming up soon or not. The open world thing is big. It's actually right now the default setting for all the games that are coming out. But a simple brawler game, Overwatch is a great example of simple yet deep gameplay. I said simple, but it can be deep. VirtualOn could give people that. Leveling up, giving new skills, and giving people a quick in and out fighting tournament or fighting scenario is going to be a lot of fun. With open world environments that it can provide is easy. I think with if you take the Overwatch model or the Team Fortress style of gameplay, where people get in, out, and do quick matches, this could easily be one of the best franchises we've seen in a long time.
Oh, okay.
This is a hard one because these are both good franchises.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
argue at all.
So, I have not played either one of them. I actually did my research a little bit and kind of looked both of them up to see what you guys were talking about beforehand. Pocky, you gave some really good pointers there about, the brawler side and everything else like that. But, Gavin, you gave a really great side about, the open world custom making and such like that. So, in this one, in the Geek versus Geek, I'm going to have to say Fantasy Zone.
What? Yes!
No, you know what? I give you that.
Living spaceship eggs for the
I'm
win.
sorry, but that really got my sci-fi side on me. Like,
I
you
know,
wouldn't
see,
even
I know his
right there.
weaknesses.
Yeah.
But I have giant robots, and you like giant robots.
I do like giant robots.
Yes.
Yes.
But I think, and the thing is, I think there's a lot of room for all these franchises. I'd love to see them.
Yeah.
Back. Sega needs to bring them back.
I think both of these would be really nice to bring back either way, but I gotta say Fantasy Zone definitely hit the notch. So guys, this was our Geek versus Geek, so stay tuned for more content.